Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty in College Football 26, and welcome to the biggest test of our Year 2 squad. It is rivalry week where North Texas is traveling to take on the University of Texas Longhorns, led by none other than junior year Arch Manning, who, while might not be that good in real life, in this game he's 91 overall. You can see they're 94 overall. This team has guys everywhere. This is a squad. This is a unit. Still not back in the top 25 just yet, but I think a win here against number 13 Texas could do it. 2-0 on the year. Bryce Baker, our new quarterback, redshirt freshman, has looked great. The whole squad in general has looked great, but this could be a humbling atmosphere. We hung with some big dogs in the playoffs last year. We took down USC on the road. We took down Nebraska and Dylan Raiola, and we unfortunately lost to Georgia, which is the same tier I think this Texas team is going to be on. But that Georgia team, we played them in a neutral site. This Texas team is at Texas in-state rivalry against an Arch Manning who I'm imagining is going to be a lot better in this game than he has performed in real life. We have the Hard and Fry uniforms on. 2-0 North Texas Mean Green. How good is this team really? Is this a fluke season, or do we have what it takes to hang with the big dogs? It's a huge gap in roster potential, roster talent. But here comes the kickoff in the Longhorn Stadium. They will receive CJ Baxter on the return. He's got the joystick animation, but we're going to take him down, and out comes Arch Manning. Our defense has been the stronger unit this year. Arch Manning, obviously a junior year stud. How does our defense hold up against a very talented Longhorn offense? Here we go. 1st and 10 for Arch Manning to start off this one. In the shotgun, he takes the snap. He's got it. It's going to be a quick strike on the out, and that is going to be a quick first down. Patrick Smith-Young on the tackle there, moving the chains early. Up to the 30. Arch 1 for 1. He's going to go with an RPO on this one. It is complete. We do minimize the gain. Only a gainer of 5 there, bringing up 2nd and 5. 8 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Still bright and early here in Texas. It's going to be CJ Baxter on the outside. He goes the wrong way on the juke. Only a gain of 2, and we've got this Texas team to a 3rd and short on this opening drive. Shotgun snap from Arch. Slants. He's got an open tight end. Easy completion there. Arch is dinking and dunking his way to victory right now. 1st and 10. Another first down. Texas keeps the chains going. It's going to be a read option keeper for Arch Manning. Obviously a mobile quarterback. That one is going to go for 6. Not a bad gainer there. Head coach Stevie Ball is deciding to send some pressure here. Can we blow this up? Get some pressure on young Arch Manning here. Pressure right away, and he's going to miss the tight end on the out. It's going to be another 3rd and short for this defense. Opportunity to make a play, still outside of field goal range, opening drive. Shotgun snap, Manning, wide open. That's going to be an easy open receiver, and that is going to be a first down. Their 3rd of this drive, dinking and dunking all the way into North Texas territory. Nothing too overwhelming so far, keeping it simple. 2nd and 7. That's going to be Arch, throws it on the run. That was almost intercepted, but it's going to fall short. And the best opportunity for this defense so far to get him off the field, it is 3rd and 7. Manning, shotgun snap, looking for something quick. He's got the tight end. Another reception there from Enriz, and that is going to be a first down conversion. Arch Manning finding his tight end there, looking composed so far. Here is going to be another read option. This time it gets blown up for a loss, and another big opportunity for the defense. 3rd and 8. Holding Texas to a field goal would bring some massive momentum to the sideline. Manning has his tight end wide open again, getting a good connection going with him, and it is 1st and goal. Arch with 67 yards to start the game. We would hold them to a 3rd and goal. Can we get them off the field? Manning all the time. He's going to take it himself. Tackled in the end zone for a touchdown, breaking through the defenders. Manning looking composed on that drive, keeping it simple, and out comes the offense. We got some playmakers here, but this is redshirt freshman Bryce Baker's first debut in an SEC environment like this. One of the toughest places to play. This stadium is rumbling. How does Baker look? Scrambling outside the pocket, has time, needs to get rid of it, and he runs out of bounds. A 9-yard sack. Baker, the yips are getting to him just to open this one up. He might have Shedatron, though, on a deep ball. He had it there. Dropped. Had the good throw. Shedatron, we know, can make those deep ball connections. Not able to bring that one down. And it is a quick 3rd and 9 for Baker in this offense. Pressure. Baker's got to get rid of it. Just gets rid of it in time, but it falls short. A quick 3 and out for North Texas. The offense has playmakers, but that Texas defense is no joke, and it showed on that drive. Manning has the ball in great field position. That one not going anywhere. It's going to be a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. The defense trying not to give up another score here from the shotgun. Manning, they're going to keep it. That's going to be a up the middle run. That's going to be a 7-8 yard gain, 9-yard gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Chopping his feet on that one. Got to love the effort there. 3rd and short. Arch Manning. He's been keeping it short today. This time it goes to CJ Baxter, who's got a wide open hole, and a lot more goes all the way to the safety, Patrick Smith Young, on the tackle, and that'll bring up another first down as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. 17 seconds. CJ Baxter again is going to be met in the backfield. Great play there. He's averaging good yardage on this running bug, but it's going to be 2nd and 12, and that will be the end of the first quarter. If you look at the stats, if you look at the roster, this is about what you expected going into this matchup. We're not getting blown out just yet. I do want to hang on and see if we can compete and stay in this game. But that first drive, 39 seconds, -9 rushing yards, no passing yards. We just haven't really gotten an opportunity to see what our offense can do. Defense doesn't look bad, but Arch is moving the chains. From the shotgun, they're going to fake the jet touch pass. That's going to be a wide open tight end. Getting him there again. Steve Sarkisian having a great offensive game plan going into this one. And Texas is up 14-0 just like that. 2nd and 9 for Baker. Needs to get his first completion of the day. He throws that into double coverage. That was dangerous. That could have almost been picked. Another 3rd and 9. We cannot go 3 and out again here. Baker, true or redshirt freshman, needing to take command of this offense. It's going to be Chaz Nimrod who gets a block, has just enough to move the chains, and that'll be the first reception for Bryce Baker today. Moving the chains, first down. Try and get the run game going a little bit here. Seth McGowan, our highest overall player, is going to get a first down on that one. Coming in at 88 overall from Kentucky. That is going to be a 10-yard run. Setting up one of my favorite motion plays, getting Nimrod deep and getting the mesh spot going from the shotgun. Baker has time, gonna hit Talon Shedatron, our best athletic Megatron type-esque receiver. 7-yard gain right there. 2nd and 3. Starting to get a little rhythm going. We do receive to start the second half, so it's important we try and establish something early. Throwing up a one-on-one! Hail Mary for Chaz Nimrod. That just wasn't there. Baker feeling the pressure, throws another interception, and he has not looked very great so far against this SEC team. It's an American Conference quarterback. What do you expect? Arch trying to get Texas ahead. A 3rd possession here. We're nearing halftime, 1st and 10. Manning. That's going to be an RPO. Another reception for the tight end, having a great day up to the 50-yard line. As Enris with 59 yards off 5 catches. 2nd and 4. Going back to zone coverage. Arch having a good game. From the shotgun, they're going to go back to CJ Baxter, and that's going to be met. He gets stiff-armed, but tackled for a 3rd and 1. Trying to get the first down there. Way to be there for your teammate on the defense. 3rd and 1. Sending everything we got. Arch is going to get blown up in the backfield. Kenton Allen in the backfield had a wide open lane to blow that one up. And North Texas finally gets them off the field without a score. How does Bryce Baker respond to his interception? He's going to hit Miles Coleman, the junior. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. Not a bad way to start the drive there. 2nd and 4 here. Baker still cold, trying to get warmed back up. Seth McGowan on the screen. The blocks are beautiful. Seth McGowan's going to have a big gainer. And North Texas is the furthest they have gone so far in this game. Baker Gonna change the speed option, get McGowan on the inside where they're offering the leverage. McGowan's gonna follow his blockers. A nice shifty run there to find 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Baker from the shotgun. Gonna send Glenn Bell on the drag, the tight end. He's gonna be the recipient of this next pass to move the chains. Baker finding a little bit of a rhythm here on the road. Stadium not pulsing as loud, still with a 14-point lead. McGowan on the read option, gonna chop his feet for another solid 5 right there. 2nd and 5. Baker trying to keep these momentum going, trying to get the rhythm going, trying to get a couple more receivers. Baker gonna hit Nimrod on the outside, hangs on. He's throwing a lot of oranges. He still hasn't quite settled in. He's not getting a lot of greens, which is what we want to see, but still, redshirt freshman, this is the perfect environment for him to develop in, and he's not doing too bad so far whenever we get the run game going with Seth McGowan. 6 rushes, 34 yards to start this one. Texas is going to take their first timeout. 2nd and 2. Baker, shotgun, quick strike out to McGowan. They read it. No gain on that one, and another Texas timeout. 3rd and 2. We need points here. No point in taking 3. 3rd and 2. Play clock running low. Baker! It's going to be a false start on the O-lineman. The stadium pulse getting to the redshirt freshman. And this is going to back up North Texas. 3rd and 7 here. How do we respond? Stadium going nuts. Baker, shotgun. Gonna go back to McGowan. This time it's a green. He hangs on. Very used in the passing game. And that'll be Texas's final timeout. 1st and goal. Baker, shotgun, gonna hand to McGowan, who's got the wide open lane for the touchdown. Our transfer, overall best player, number 20, Seth McGowan, is gonna send us into halftime. And we're covering the spread, whatever it was. We're only down 14-7. We do receive to start the next half, but we've only gotten one stop on this Texas offense that is really good at milking the clock, moving the chains, converting downs. We got to get the offense warmed up, though. Not a terrible first half. It could be much worse. We are in this game. 1st and 10. 8:56 to go. Seth McGowan is going to find nothing there on that one. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. It's going to have to be the redshirt freshman, Bryce Baker, leading the team. He's got guys around him who can do it. That's going to be wide open. Chaz Nimrod having a big day. Gets that one up to the 40-yard line. Moves the chains. Baker gonna sub in Terrell Washington, our other transfer running back who's got some juice. He's got some speed. Gonna find Seth McGowan again on the outside. That'll be a gain of 4 and a crucial 3rd and 3 on this opening half drive. Baker from the shotgun is gonna take a shot. It's orange. Talon Shetatron comes down with it. The deep threat. Megatron, and this game is all tied up. North Texas has put the college world on notice. Last year was not a fluke. We are here to compete. Even down 14-0 on the road. What a throw from Bryce Baker. Talon Shetatron, deep threat. He brings so much juice to this offense, and that is going to be short on 2nd and inches. 3rd and inches here. What a big momentum play it would be here if we just sent the dogs and took them down. Arch, shotgun, double running back set. Sending a man in motion. That's Baxter. He's going to hit Baxter. He's got the first down, trying to take him down. He's going to hurdle behind the line of scrimmage, and we're there! 4th and 1! What a numb-headed, skull-stupided play from Texas right there. Gonna give Bryce Baker an opportunity to take the first lead in this game. 3rd and 6 at midfield. We do not want to waste this opportunity. Baker, shotgun, gonna hit Terrell Washington out of the backfield. 4th and inches. And you know head coach Stevie Balls is going for it in this spot. Baker, we're going with Mackenzie McGill. He runs into Terrell Washington, but he finds the first down. That could have been very bad right there. 1st and 10. Baker, North Texas with all the momentum right now. Gonna throw up another shot. It's a great big Talon Shetatron. He is massive to this offense. Another huge gainer. And North Texas is within striking distance. Terrell Washington not gonna go anywhere. 2nd and goal. Big momentum play there for Texas. Seth McGowan subs back into the game here. Bryce by himself in the backfield. Takes the snap. Baker has time, gonna hit McGowan, almost picked off! through the hands of the defender, but McGowan brings it in. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this replay. McGowan playing receiver on the slant. This should have been intercepted. Almost jumped by the defender, but McGowan keeps his eyes on the ball. Baker with enough power to sneak it past North Texas. 21 points unanswered here on the road. Texas is flabbergasted. How do they bounce back here? A first down to start the drive there for Arch on 3rd and 6. That was crucial. We are nearing the end of the third quarter. We are not only competing in this game, we are winning in this game, and we are on upset alert. Texas to the outside. That's going to be another first down completion. 1st and 10. And we are heading into the fourth quarter with a lead. We win this game, we are ranked. We win this game, we probably leave the American Conference after this season. This is insane. And our time of possession is lower than Texas's. They're playing a better game plan, but we got deep threats. They don't have a lot of deep threats. We're keeping them contained. This North Texas defense is not to be played with. 2nd and 6. Can we get them off the field? Arch is going to go deep, and he heard me. He heard the announcer. Jinx! Arch with his biggest throw of the day. Texas is coming out swinging in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep it with C.J. Baxter, and that is going nowhere. 2nd and goal. Keeping the pressure on. B.J. Allen with the tackle on that one. Going back to zone. Arch Manning here. Shotgun snap. Trying to tie this one up. Little less than 8 minutes left in the game. It's play action. Wide open. It's dropped. Good pursuit there from the defensive backs. Unable to knock that one out. He could have held on to it. It would have been a touchdown, but instead, 3rd and goal. 9 yards out. Can we keep the lead here? Arch has a man outside. He's got blockers. C.J. Baxter taken down. 2 yards short. Texas is going for it. North Texas, can you stand strong? 2 more yards. Arch up the gut. It's blown up in the backfield. You gotta be kidding me. Ethan Wiliskowski, he almost transferred, but we convinced him to stay. And thank goodness, what a big play. And now North Texas has all the momentum. That's Chaz Nimrod getting us out of that hole. First down, Bryce. Can we take a kill shot here? Nimrod, motion man, 3rd and 4. Baker, gonna hit Shattertron. It gets jumped. Oh, the one thing you can't do in that spot. We could have ran away with it there. But an unfortunate turnover. Number 2 of the day for Baker. A great play jumping the route by the linebacker. And now C.J. Baxter's going to be shifty and get a first down. We are running out of time in this one. Less than 5 minutes. And Texas is going to try and tie it up here. Can we get another red zone stand? Arch wide open on the RPO. That one is converted. And Texas takes advantage. Arch with 4 incompletions on the day. 21-0. The screen's going to get blown up. North Texas just had all the momentum, but a stop here from the Texas defense would be crucial. All momentum would be lost. McGowan out of the backfield. That almost was intercepted for a touchdown. The defense holding strong here for Texas. It's 3rd and 15. 4:08. Stadium going nuts here. Baker, redshirt freshman, has time. Gonna try and scramble out. He gets sacked. Doesn't have the agility to get away. And Texas now has perfect field position to run out the clock and put an end to the Cinderella story. That's going to be a big reception for the tight end, having a massive day. Arch with 280 yards on the day, and that'll bring up the 2-minute warning. But the good news is if they score here, that was a big gain. They can't waste as much clock. To the running back, that's blown up in the backfield. North Texas might not even let him get in the end zone. Our defense has been sensational today for an American Conference defense. Arch in the backfield. What does Steve Sarkisian have in his bag here? Arch over the middle. That's going to be hit. That is Samaje Burrell on the hit, knocking out the catch. 3rd and goal. Arch by himself. Can we hold them to 3? Manning gonna try and take it himself. No, he's sacked in the backfield. North Texas calls timeout with 1:22. This defense is putting on for the city right now. I think we deserve a ranking if we lose this game. Texas up 24-21. Does number 17 Bryce Baker have it in his veins? The cold-blooded ice veins. Nimrod to start the drive, incomplete. Touchdown wins it. Field goal ties it. We go to overtime. Minute 15. 2nd and 10. Baker waiting for someone to get open. Tried to squeeze it in the middle of two defenders. That is risky. You can't say the kid's not confident in his arm. Screen pass on 3rd and 10. This time McGowan juke. He's short. 4th and 1. The game might just come down to this play. Only 2 timeouts for North Texas. Trying to preserve them here. You gotta go. Baker snapped. That's going to be Miles Coleman on the drag. He's got it. Taken down. Timeout North Texas. 39 seconds. Still needing field goal range. Baker from the shotgun. This stadium trying to do everything they can to rattle this kid. Baker tries to take off. He's going to throw up a prayer to Bell. Had it in his hands, but it's knocked out. Incomplete. 35 seconds. Jet motion. 2nd and 10 for Baker. Shotgun snap. Has it. Waiting for someone to get open. There's Talon Shedetron. That was the same play that got intercepted, but this time it's not. But you got to go hurry up here. Clock is ticking. 25 seconds. Audible on the play here for Baker. Doesn't want to waste time on that motion. Running out of time. 19 seconds in the game. Baker, shotgun snaps. Got McGowan for the first down. And that is going to be the last timeout for North Texas. 16 seconds. We still need a good chunk of yards to get a field goal here. Baker takes the snap, is going to throw it up to Shedetron. He hangs on! The clock is going to stop. We got to throw this ball away. We don't have time to take a shot to the end zone. 9, 8, 7. Baker needs to get rid of it. 5, throws it away with 3 seconds to spare. 45 yards. Texas, of course, going to ice us. This is not a guaranteed kick. Kicks are hard in this game. Does he got it? 2nd and 10. Time is running out. Can it sneak in there? It's good! North Texas is taking Texas to overtime on the road. What a game this has been. Head coach Stevie Ball is trying to keep his team motivated in this game. We're shocked we're here, but we got a job to finish. Seth McGowan. First drive, Texas won the coin toss. They chose to play defense first. 2nd and 8. Baker gonna have an open. Miles Coleman having a big day. That's gonna go for a first down. We are moving the chains here. We don't want to walk away with just a field goal. We want 6 here. You got to play aggressive if you want to take down one of these top teams. Baker gonna have an open man. There's Glenn Bell on the outside trying to reach ahead. It's an 8-yard gain there. 2nd and 2. Can we just run it in with Seth McGowan? 2nd touchdown of the day. And that is going to be another lead. 31-24 for North Texas. A turnover ends it. 1st and 10. Arch at home. Trying to defend his own territory. That's a beautiful dime on the run. Cross body moves the chains. They're not going out that easy. 1st and 10. Archie from the shotgun. Scrambling out, he feels the pressure. Another dime to the end zone. Cross-body Arch Manning stepping up to the moment. A lot of players would have been rattled in that spot, but Texas takes it on the chin. No worry. Honk, honk. I got a train. The extra point is good. No miracles here. And we're going to have to go back out on offense with redshirt freshman Bryce Baker. Until then, it is Arch Manning with another opportunity here. Sending the dogs. Can we get a sack to disrupt momentum in this drive? Force him to take 3. That is the perfect counter to the blitz. Steve Sarkisian gets a receiver wide open. Arch Manning having an incredible day. 1st and goal. Striking distance here for Texas. Arch from the backfield is going to scramble out. This time we get in the backfield. We are out sacking Texas in this game. Weird formation here. 2nd and goal. Arch. Another play to the outside. This one is well contained, and it is 3rd and goal. This is an opportunity to leave the window open. The window of opportunity right here. Arch. Can he find it? It's going to be a screen. That's blown up. Can we take him down? That is a stupid play call. Texas is going to kick 3 here. We have an opportunity to win the game. We have an opportunity to win the game. If he makes this, all we need is a touchdown. All we need is a touchdown. The field goal is up. The field goal is good. They're not going to hand it to us. We got to earn it. But it is time for Bryce Baker to earn his stripes. The biggest upset in this series potentially. Can we pull it off? We need 6. Baker. Going to start with McGowan up the backfield. That is going to be met. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 here. Play clock running down. Trying to get the man in motion. We need to snap the ball. Baker from the shotgun. That's going to be Shetatron. The ball gets batted down. 3rd and 8 here. This is our biggest opportunity. I do not want to blow this chance. Baker from the shotgun. He's going to have Miles Coleman pick up the first down. Huge play right there. If they stopped us even a few yards short, you have to consider kicking 3 there. But we get a 1st and goal opportunity. Back to Seth McGowan. He's not going to follow his blocker. Blown up at the line of scrimmage. 2 more tries here. 2nd and goal. Setting up the screen. It's worked well today against Texas. This time it's not going to work well. 3rd and goal. Could this be the game? Or are we going to extend to another overtime period? Baker from the shotgun is going to scramble out, trying to use his legs. He's going backwards. No! Bryce Baker takes a huge sack, backing us up. It's going to be another game-tying field goal, the length of 46 yards. Baker with a freshman mistake. Can we extend it? It's no good! Texas hangs on. And it is the mistakes of redshirt freshman Bryce Baker, the turnovers and the big sack he gives up there. That is the difference in this one. Our defense played phenomenal. I was so happy with what I saw from them. Arch Manning played phenomenal, damn near perfect. Our defense was situationally sound. Seth McGowan did solid. You can see what Talon Shetatron brings to this team, just a massive playmaker. And Baker wasn't perfect, but we asked him to throw 42 times. Redshirt freshman, never been in an environment like that. And at the end of the day, I'm the one on the stick, so it's not like I can blame him that much. What a game. Sucks we made it that far, and we couldn't pull it off, but this was a good stepping stone for this team. We go to 2-1, but that's the hardest opponent we'll have to play all year, and I like how we battled. I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll catch you on the next one.